Hi there. I'm going to show you how I put on my base face, and this is just meant to be something I can show you guys anytime, no matter what color look I'm doing, because I realize it takes up a lot of time when I do it at the beginning of every color tutorial, and since I don't really change what I do very much, I wanted to have one video that just shows you this. And if I get really fancy with editing, I might be able to do it in time lapse. Otherwise, what I recommend you do is go to the settings and change it to 1.25 or 1.5 speed, and that'll make this go a little bit quicker. So, what do we start with? Primer. Always start with primer. You don't want to forget it because it makes a big difference. So I put this on my face, primarily cheeks, nose, chin, everywhere makeup's gonna go. Now I have special eye primer for the eyes. And it dawned on me, any excess primer on my hands I should use for my under eye area and perhaps even my lids. But I use the eye primer separately because that is what it's designed for. Even though our newer Chroma Fusion colors don't need it, I still like using, trying to hold it in the right orientation, the eye primer. Primarily it's for up here. You still want to stipple, you don't want to ever drag or pull. And you're just patting it in to brighten up your eye area a little. I'm going to set it at an angle so I can cheat and use my mirror, as this camera on the computer is not as reliable as my own eyeballs on an actual mirror. So far so good. Goes pretty quick. This is my under eye corrector. I mean, I can use concealer, but I'm primarily concerned about my dark circles. And although we have color correcting sticks for things, I like this stuff better. And what I'm going to do is use the doe foot to apply it. But then I'm going to dive into our brush set. Keep in mind, this is the product itself, running low because it's mine, but that's because I use it. I'm going to use one of our cream product brushes. You can see I've used this before. It's dedicated to under eye corrector. So again, we're going to stipple. I have a little bit of a dark corner because I have a deep set eye. I know a lot of people do this huge contouring triangle. I'm not trying to contour. I'm just trying to brighten the dark circle area. You can also use our firming eye cream to brighten the under eye area. Our eye depuffing cream also brightens. If you keep your eye hydrated properly with one of our eye creams and the hydrogel eye patches, or even our cool eye gel, those will all help keep. Now you can see already an improvement just by brightening the eye area. I know the camera can sometimes play tricks on you. Now before I get too far, I want to comb my eyebrows and fill in any gaps. Even though it's not really makeup to comb, it is to use an eyebrow pencil. I'm not going to use our tinted gel because I don't feel like I need it. This is the dark brunette. I mean, I could probably get away with brunette. As I'm graying, I will have to switch to a different pencil altogether. So I'm just doing dotted lines, not like one solid line. I'm a little more sparse here. I was so afraid of getting monobrow as a kid, I overplucked. Guess what? I don't have monobrow, but I definitely have some sparse areas. So using the eyebrow tool, I'm now combing out. I could just as easily use the other end of it if I wanted to brush. If I had the gel, I might use that to distribute the gel. This brush also gets used for mineral color when I want to do like an eyeliner line that's not liquid or not the waterproof, also liquid, I guess technically. The gel. We have a solid gel, we have a liquid eyeliner, and then we have, of course, I could use eyeshadow. So just FYI. So my brows are done, my under eyes are done. You can see how quickly this goes. Now I'm going to cheat and just use CC cream. We do carry foundation, we do carry finishing powder, but this is a fast look just to give you a sense. And we have multiple brushes that we can apply liquid foundation with. My two favorites are the liquid foundation brush. See how it's tapered? And our blending brush. This is for much denser, thicker coverage. This is for lighter coverage. And for our lightest coverage, I would use our blending sponge, which you would soak in water and squeeze, and then use the various sides to blend. I'm going to go with the mid-range and use the liquid foundation brush. Some people put the foundation on their face, some people put on the brush, but the thing is, our CC cream adjusts to your skin, it kind of oxidizes. So I would say get it on your skin and blend it quickly. One section at a time if you must. And this is a sheer covering. It's color correcting. It has SPF in it to give you some sun protection. It's an overcast day, which is great for filming, but not so great for demonstrating the properties that CC cream has for protecting your skin. But it's definitely going to cut out any ruddiness, even my complexion. And the nice thing is I can make sure I get under my chin, where I tend to forget, and then I get that weird mask look. Like, oh gee, she stopped her foundation right there. You don't want to look like I forgot or stopped or got interrupted. Maybe that's the word. Foundation interruptus. That doesn't sound good, but it's nothing inappropriate. So we'll keep it, not edit it out. That my editing skills are limited. Almost done. Let me see here. I am going to go ahead and just show you the eyeliner and mascara I use, even though I don't normally put these on until I'm done with my eye color. And of course, cheek color will vary, but we have a wonderful cheek brush, just FYI. So it's got a taper, a high edge, and a low edge. You kind of see the low edge here, high edge here, and a dimple. So when you press on it like this, it turns into sort of a rounded brush, which is a really great tool if you're doing like highlighting and contouring and doing your cheek color. Another brush you might use if you're using powder foundation, powder brush. And the all-over powder is great for using our finishing powder or translucent powder, both of which I use fairly regularly. We'll play with the eye color brushes during a color makeover, but my 4 favorites are the eye color brush, the smudger, the eye crease, and the blending. Those are the ones I use like every day, every time. Wouldn't go anywhere without those 4. So this is our liquid waterproof eyeliner. It's basically like a Sharpie pen, indelible ink. I draw out in to about halfway. I like a little bit of a wing, but not too much. I like connect the dots. Same thing, lower lash line. The reason I don't do it in my eye, well, 1, it's liquid, and 2, you really shouldn't do that because then you're putting stuff in your eye. That never is a good thing. But what I love about it is this is sort of sweat-proof, cry-proof. I wouldn't say it's 100% waterproof, but it's pretty darn close. And it's going to emphasize your lash line, so you'll notice it more when you're actually, putting on makeup, and then you go back and you kind of reinforce your lashes with eyeliner. And then finally, today I'm going to use Lash Love Mascara for my little demos. I also like our Lash Love Fanorama, our Lash Love Lengthening, but I wanted something very thin and basic. So I twist, I don't pump. We're not churning butter here. And this is great for wide, separate lashes. I hate what I call tarantula lashes. Although I love our Ultimate Mascara, I have a tendency to put it on heavy, and then guess what happens? It's too thick. So this is base face, as I like to call it. We've done it in under 5 minutes, and as you can see, I still look fabulous. I could go out the door like this. I could throw on some lip gloss. I could throw on some cream eye color and just go. But either way, I hope that was helpful to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.